And so when they hear background screening, they go running. They don't ever want to come on in your job knowing that they're going to fail at background screening. So you're in a good spot if you say, hey, let me run your background screening. Okay. Hey y'all, this is Timeka, the face behind Hey HR. So hey guys, listen, if you want to know, do you really need a background screening for your organization? Then you definitely want to keep watching. So it's difficult for me to sit here and tell you, oh, I got some pros and cons like I've done in so many of my other videos like this one right here. But I will tell you that I have nothing about affirmations on having a background screening company. You want to make sure that not only do you have that company to support you, but that you have a thorough background screening that is being pushed out there and that you're reviewing for results. Guys, the first thing I want you to know for sure is that it's going to reduce your likelihood of theft and embezzlement. Whenever you have someone who's coming with the intentions of doing any theft or embezzlement on your organization or anything negative per se, and you say, okay, you've got the job, now let me do your background screening, 9 times out of 10 they're going to run. So they probably won't fill out that consumer authorization form, or they probably will say they're no longer interested. Or when you run the background screening and you see that result, it's going to be an easy way to tell them, hey, no, I can't offer you this position. Another thing is that you're going to obviously take yourself out of having to worry about any negligent hiring claim. So if someone says that you've been negligent in hiring them for this reason or that reason, because you've done a thorough background screening on everyone and you have a reason, a solid reason with evidence on why you're neglecting folks. I've seen a couple cases with larger organizations like BMW or Walmart where they have put in certain questions on their application that automatically disbarred a lot of people who are minorities. As a result, when they were faced with this, they had to pay out on a class action lawsuit. So now with a background screening, you're saving yourself from this. You're automatically putting yourself in a position where you are hiring people that are not only qualified, but that stands for what you want and that have been doing the right things in their personal life before you even met them. Guys, you guys probably weren't even ready to hear this one, but background screenings help you to prevent workplace violence. So there have been claims where folks have hired people that have violence in their history, and as a result, they do it in any environment, which includes your workplace. So if you do a background screening, you're able to see that they have this criminal domestic violence or any violent activity on their background screenings. You can deny them for that reason, especially if you've seen a repetitive behavior with this. And so that helps you from someone coming into your workplace and harming other employees, which can just lead into so many different things. And so having a background screening helps you with that too. In addition to workplace violence, it helps you with workplace drug use. So now those folks who are typically enjoying recreational drugs on their part-time leisure, they're not comfortable with background screenings because most times they're getting these drugs from people who are not clean. So as a result, they're not going to feel like they want you to come into an area that may stick them with these other people, or maybe they're the ones that's providing the stuff. And so when they hear background screening, they go running. They don't ever want to come on in your job knowing that they're going to fail at background screening. So you're in a good spot if you say, hey, let me run your background screening. Another thing that it's going to do is it's going to reduce your turnover. Yeah, we didn't think about that, did we? But you know what? Whenever you work for an organization that does a background screening, you're looking at so many things from their history before they met you. Chances of them reoccurring in these ways are going to be less. So those people who obviously are more comfortable with the other side of life, they hear background screening and they go running. So you're going to just funnel in nothing but more solid candidates and people that are going to stay for a while and build tenure. The people who have outside things going on, most times work doesn't balance well with that life. You know, maybe I have to always worry about a random drug test, or maybe I have to make sure that I am coming into this place and I'm not overwhelmed with whatever happened before, or maybe, you know, I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm always clean and that I'm not high when I come into work, or that I'm not drunk when I come into work. So you don't have to worry about that overuse of drugs and your employees, because the people that filter through your background screenings are those people that are not participating in those things. Definitely not at an alarming rate. If they are, it's on their personal time, leisure, and definitely in a responsible way, and it's not drugs that they would buy off the street. Background screenings also improve your company's culture. Now you have people that have really exciting things going on in their personal life, so they're bringing that into the workplace, which exudes happiness, which transfers out to their employees, their managers, and everyone's in a more upbeat environment. Most people are passing on positive affirmations of not only themselves and their job, but also your company. So it builds builds just a great company culture to know that the people that are making it through my background screenings are those people that are building the culture that I want in my workplace. And the obvious to all of you is that it's going to reduce your insurance costs. Not only can you use those driving record checks to reduce your insurance rate, but you can also use the fact that you're doing drug screenings to reduce your insurance costs. It's just multiple different insurances that you have to worry about. Your liability insurance and all of those things should be reduced the minute you make them aware that I'm using a background screening service for all of my employees, and I feel confident that you don't have to worry about claims for so many different reasons. So guys, I told y'all this one was going to be quick and short because I'm not telling you any pros and cons. I'm only telling you pros. I am a person that believes in a strong background screening company for my organization. And I don't want just one of them or just anyone that can just get it done for me. I always look for one that's going to bring results. So if you want to know what I think is the best organization to bring the best results for you, then definitely leave me a comment below, find me on LinkedIn, send me a message, and I will connect you with the right background screening firm. I have quite a few that I've worked with, but only one that I believe in. And so I want you guys to know that this organization is the best.
Okay, Timeka, I don't want to reach out to you. If it's that deep, I don't want your background screening service.
I got the resolution for you. This is a background screening service right here. Reference Services. They work nationally, so you never have to worry about being in any particular region or any particular state. You can reach out to them directly and just let them know Timeka sent you by. If you don't let them know that, then definitely reach out to me and I'll connect you. And if you like, I can be on that entry meeting with you so that I can make sure to get you the best bang for your buck. So definitely, guys, if you don't have a background screening firm, you need to get one today. It's important. I already gave you guys how many reasons on why you need a background screening. I'm not telling you this because I know a great background screening service. I'm telling you this because I've worked in human resources for 10 years and I've worked where we didn't have one. I've worked where we've had very weak ones, and I've worked where we've had really good ones. And it is alarming the results I've seen over the 10 years that I've worked in human resources. So for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming to another Hey HR video. If you aren't subscribed, I hope that you consider it. And if you're new, I hope that you enjoyed everything you saw in this video and definitely watch another one with me.